Hello, my name is Alexandria Palazzo and I am a second-year student in the Faculty of Law. Before I begin to speak to you about my research, I would like to pose a hypothetical for you. Imagine Canada was not the most amazing country that it is, and that you were forced to travel overseas to a foreign country in order to seek employment opportunities, or just a fresh start. You do not speak the language of said country. Once you arrive, you realize you were hired by a large corporation through an independent recruitment agency. Everyone seems very nice at first. You can't read the terms of your agreement, but you sign it anyways and you place trust in your new employer. Slowly, you realize that you're not receiving adequate lunch breaks and short breaks in general and compared to others. You also realize that your pay is quite low compared to the hours that you're putting in. You're not sure who to turn to in fear of losing your job or being reprimanded. Now, this is just a hypothetical that I've posed to you, but this is a stark reality for many migrant workers who are here working in Canada on a temporary work visa through something called the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, hereinafter the TFWP. So what is the TFWP? Well, this program is administered by the federal government by two separate departments, and it allows employers to hire migrant workers from abroad to fill temporary labor shortages when they are unable to recruit Canadians for these openings. Now, in theory, this sounds great, but in practicality, this program has many problems. These workers are here in Canada, and sometimes they're not fully aware of what they're signing up for, and they have very little access to benefits. Most of the time, Canadians do not want to work in these jobs due to the working conditions and/or the wages. My research has identified 4 issues of the TFWP. First, it's the employment contract itself. The federal government is not a party to the contract, which means that they cannot enforce it. Therefore, there is no overseeing body to ensure that the terms of the contract are being followed. This is, of course, problematic, as you can imagine. Second, the provincial employment standards. There are discrepancies across the entire country, which makes it ununiform and unequal for different migrant workers across the country. Third, the recruitment agencies. These agencies are notorious for using forceful tactics in order to bring migrant workers here in Canada. Oftentimes, like I said earlier, these migrant workers are not 100% sure what exactly they're signing up for. And finally, union representation. Due to the static nature of these employees' contracts, it is very, very hard for these employees to garner collective action and take collective action against these corporations. When they have been wronged, there's just simply not many options for them. What I propose in my research, after understanding all the shortfalls of it, I would like the federal government of Canada to completely displace the TFWP and enact an umbrella organization pursuant to Section 91, Sub 25 of the Constitution. By doing this, the federal government will be able to address all the human rights issues that this program has placed on these temporary foreign workers and have their time in Canada be an amazing one, just like the country we are proud to live in. Thank you.